Listen, at this point, what the fuck else is there to talk about? YWY, your world is yours. Either you're gonna be or you're gonna stay a wannabe. There's two types of people. People who make wishes and come up with all these bullshit visions and dreams and then watch people on screens live their lives, and people who manifest and live the lives that they live before they die. A lot of people I've accepted are not gonna be the people that they wanna be, for the only reason is that they're in front of themselves. They can't get out their own way, or they're attached to some false consciousness or some false set of behaviors or some false mindset that got them fucked up in the first place. You feel me? It's uncommon. It is uncommon. It is a fact, and you can look about you in any which way. It is uncommon for individuals to have enough courage to decide to go about themselves and be themselves. Look around you and see how much conformity you actually find. You see what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying to be a disturbance to the peace. I'm not saying to go out there and be a menace to society. I'm not saying be uncooperative with the system. But what I'm saying is be yourself. How many people are out there really afraid to be themselves? You feel me? That really willing to put in the work to live the life and carve out the way they want to live in this universe for themselves. It's uncommon. Being successful in that way, personal autonomy, living as an individual is uncommon. People rather move towards group states of mind. People rather get with the herd. People rather be accepted by people who don't accept themselves than to stand alone and build alone. YWY, you have to build your spiritual throne. You see what I'm saying? So the main focus is, I could talk all of these different ways and speak all of these different motivations, but everybody who continues to quote unquote agree with me, you need to agree with me in action. Don't agree with me in concept, because look, the body is always gonna be a representation of what you do, how you behave, and how you align yourselves with natural principles. You can't lie. This is not a lie. You can't buy this, you can't stash this, you can't store this, and as soon as you stop, it stops. You see what I'm saying? So this is a symbol to the world, a natural symbol of, how do you say, behavioral cognitive relationships. This is a symbol of character. And then what does the opposite entail? If I didn't have these muscles, I'd be really skinny, really weak, really incapable. That means I'm not this, that I'm not that. If I was extremely fat and floppy and all this other shit, that would mean that I behave in accordance with that effect. So this shit is about alignment. It's about getting aligned with the world that you want to live in. I know you have visions. I know you have things that you value. I know that you have things that you idealize, but why are you not realizing them? What's stopping you from being a person? It's your arrogance. It's your own bitch-made tendencies. Y'all want me to be all spiritually lofty and shit. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna go about burning Palo Santo and sage and acting like hamana him to make sure that to try to entice you to believe some bullshit. No, we need results. We need results. You see what I'm saying? We need actual proof. We need proof. We need systems that work. A lot of people out here talking about they want change and they want all this other shit. They systems is flawed, bro. You know what I mean? And the only thing that I do not have at the moment that people try to leverage the most is money. But money is a byproduct. Money is a byproduct of being valuable, and I already know my value and I'm standing in my value. Now the thing is, I can provide you a solution. I'm already providing you solutions, but you need to come on the other side and try to seek deeper solutions and deeper understandings. Get the body right. I can cure that for you. You know how many people are insecure about their body? You know, everybody wants to be able to walk around proud of their presence, proud of how they look, and not even show boasting and walking around like, look at me, just comfortable in their own skin. How many people are actually uncomfortable in their own skin? Why is it that I have to feel uncomfortable and be responsible for other people's emotions when I'm in the environment? No, if we all just shut the fuck up and become and see ourselves as role models, then what is your model? What role is that? You feel me? I'd rather kids see me living life, being healthy, not destroying myself, building my character, deciding to invest in myself and creating the individual that I genuinely respect, than having kids see people who continuously disrespect themselves, lie to themselves, and all types of fuckery. You feel me? So at the end of the day, You think if you took your shirt off, we're supposed to be inspired by that, or you're force feeding us the bullshit? No, we're not going for that. You see what I'm saying? Why? It's about becoming really real at this point. You know, y'all gonna keep watching me, and I can make a whole bunch of videos. Me doing 100,000 dips. I could do, like, what the fuck? That's not the point of life, bro. Once you get the certain system, it's inevitable. You know what I mean? Do you want the results, or do you want to sit back and watch people live their lives? I remember once upon a time, I was sitting on the couch smoking hella weed with some people that I know. And everybody's watching all these music videos. And it's a couple, quote unquote, musicians in the room. Why the fuck are we wasting our lives watching other people's music videos, not studying it, not trying to see what they do so we could do it and do it in our own way, 𝑽𝑊𝑦 style, but sitting there indulging, passively, idly, watching other people do the things that we truly value? You see what I'm saying? So I'm never gonna accommodate anybody's shortcomings, because I know that you could be better. And people in this world, rather you placate into their lower self, or you placate into their feelings, than to see them rise up. If somebody really loves you, they're gonna not let you be that lower version of yourself. They're gonna be like, nah, bro, you could do better. You could do better. So when I call you a bitch, when I call you this, that, and the fourth, know that it's no intention to disrespect you. It just literally means you're being a coward. It's like, for example, somebody said the other day, we do the 400 push-ups a day, right? 400 push-ups a day. They come in on day 12. They do about 200, right? Shouts out to you though. But at the end of the day, they do 200. And what do? They text me. They say, oh, I'm gonna be there every day. They didn't show up. So now I'm holding you accountable, because it came out of your mouth. And before it came out of your mouth, it was in your heart. And I want to see you manifest everything that's in your heart, so that you can live the life that you want to live. It's better for you to live the life you want to live, because you're gonna do it enthusiastically and with so much charisma and energy that it's actually gonna reverberate as positive energy, than you living a life that you don't want. Living miserably, going to a job that you don't want, because everybody says it's not about the money, but everybody wakes up and only gets up for the money. Nobody ever gets up for personal development. How about you get up, enthusiastically develop yourself into the person that you want to be, become happy of the person that you become, and then give that person to the world in the way that you feel best. Right, exactly. Life is work. At the end of the day, these trees is working, Corona was working, the germs is working, the worms is working. I don't fuck with humans that don't want to work. If you don't want to work, we should off you, to be honest. Like, why do you feel so entitled to life? This beautiful society was crafted off of so much pain, so much work, so much this, that, and the fourth. You think that the universes came pre-installed with all of these amenities? You bugging. You have to be creative enough, resourceful enough to become an individual that's valuable to other humans. How are you valuable? People try, yo, what the fuck? Like, this is already taking your mind up, you feel me? 𝑽𝑊𝑦, your world is yours. When are you gonna wake up to your own folly? When are you gonna wake up to your own ignorance? I said, don't be a victim of your own ignorance. If a person is fat, they're either extremely lazy or they lack self-comprehension. Because there's plenty of people that decide, I bet I'm gonna change my life. They go to the gym, 1 year later, no results. 6 months later, no results. Why? Because they lack understanding. So if you don't recognize that your system is flawed, your approach is flawed, and that you're a victim of your own ignorance despite your intention, then you have another level of change to manifest. It's great that you showed up, but we're not giving passes out to people who just show up. There's plenty of people who have gone to school every day, perfect attendance, and still fully failed school. Remember that. So don't be that individual. Show up and understand the task at hand. If you don't get a result or an effect that you desire to achieve, what you need to do is recalibrate, take a step back, and increase your effectiveness. 𝑽𝑊𝑦, increase your effectiveness. Come on, man. You're living in a world. What is your example? Who are you? All right, sure, you have money. Sure, it's not hard to get money by following somebody else's system, but to really become yourself, to really serve in the best way possible for yourself, that requires a certain level of working with society. I used to be a barista. I used to mop floors, clean toilets, make hella coffee, and I did that shit with the most excellence. You feel me? Stacked my chips, invested in myself, took time, invested in myself, decided to build myself to a point where I know I'm valuable and I'm way more higher capacity than just mopping floors and fucking dishing coffee. save your life. I'm saving your life. I'm curing your mind. I am healing your mind with these videos. I'm here to heal your mentality so that you can heal your reality. Whatever you are, your world is yours. You can never be mad at me. We just swagging happily, gladly. You feel me? Now, let me stop rapping. Listen. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Why is it that most people rather invest in their own destruction? It's not like you invest in your instruction. Invest in your instruction so that you can invest in your construction. Consistently investing in your destruction or investing in actual materials that are instructing your DNA to destruct sounds stupid as fuck to me, don't you think? Come on, man. You deserve better than that. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Understand, you have to become what you must become. And I'm gonna say, consider the vibrations raised. That's the end of the story. Love ya.